All right, it's Wednesday, hump day. Let's go. Ho! I just got done with a job over in Morgantown. Great customer. Gonna have more work for me to do. I'm excited about it. It's a great day. My gym's closed, but hey, you know, as the great Thomas Sowell said, everything's about trade-offs. There's no perfect solution. Anyways, I wanted to do a video here today, a little bit different motivation, talking about what I have in my life that I'm excited about, that I want to see you have for yourself. Powerful situation. I'm fortunate. First off, I come from a great family, a great mom and dad, great siblings. My wife, her mom and dad are great. Her stepmom's phenomenal. So we're fortunate that we both come from two great families, because that sets the course for a win much better than if you don't have that. So I'm very fortunate in that regard. But on top of my younger brother, I'm very fortunate and very lucky. I have 3 friends who I'm very close with who are exceptionally good and phenomenal at telling me exactly what they think, no matter how brutal it may be. In fact, it's to the point where we all do a great job of it, but I'm talking about them to me. They'll shit on my idea in a heartbeat if they think I'm acting up or if I'm doing something stupid. And what I wanted to bring to you today is that even though we live in this society now, of course I'm a millennial, millennials are aging up, a lot of millennials, my truth, tell me what I want to hear. You see these people, oh God, I'm so bad, tell me that I'm great. You know, that's an expression of vanity. A lot of us, we don't want to hear that we're messing up. We don't want to hear that we're acting like a piece of shit. But the truth is, I hope you find it. I hope you seek it out. I'm extremely fortunate and I'm wealthy that I have 3 friends, along with my younger brother, who are willing to utterly eviscerate me if they think I'm messing up. Because they love and trust me enough, and I love and trust them enough to know that even if it's absolutely brutal what they're saying, I know that in the end they're doing it from a place of love and they got my back. Just to go down the line, 3 of my friends, my one friend, you know, very successful in sales. He's really a lot more knowledgeable than me about business and economics. He's really very intelligent. He should start a business. He won't. It's tragic. He makes too much money. He's too well fed. Don't get to a place where you are too well fed, because at that point you fall in love with the cage. That's another video. Back to my friend. Vastly more intelligent than me in many, many ways. Really, really amazingly so. Works hard. Good dad, good husband. My other friend actually comes from a family of entrepreneurs. And his dad started multiple businesses and sold them. I think before he was born, the house that his parents are still in, was paid for before he was even born. People like him, I have another buddy of mine, you know, his dad's similar to the one friend I'm talking about. I call them blue-collar millionaires. You know, they've owned everything for longer than, you know, most people have been paying on their house. It's amazing. But he is entrepreneurial. He entrepreneurial. I don't think I'm saying that right. He is an entrepreneur. I'd love for him to take that step. But he can build. He just built for himself a whole shelving system with the workbench. Just built it all by himself. I honestly, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to begin on that. You know, a lot of the stuff that I do, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I'd have to really try. So he's not only more knowledgeable than me on a lot of stuff that really I do and stuff that I can't do, but he also has that entrepreneurial spirit and heartbeat and vision. He needs to follow it. And then my other friend is the exact opposite of me. Wants nothing to do with starting a business. His exact words were he wants others to take the risk, and he just wants to be a great worker. He's found his lane. He's in it. He's going. He and his family, he and his wife are building wealth. He's he's a tradesman. He's really very successful. So these three guys are all people that not only do I have the wealth and the privilege, I can go to them and ask them. The other day I was tearing out a bench, at a workbench at a lady's house. She moved in. The previous owner had built a bench and bolted it to the house in the garage. Needed it tore out. The individual had put a cord down there, had run a wire for electricity because he wanted to be able to work on the bench with electricity. Listen, electricity freaks me out when I'm working. I treat electrical outlets and wires the same way Zoolander treated the Macintosh computer. I go crazy. I stopped the work, called up my buddy. I was like, hey man, what do I got to do to make sure I don't die? I told him, I said, I turned off the main breaker. My dumb ass was like, there's probably residual electricity in there. No! So I called him, and he said, most likely you're fine, but you can take it one step further and turn off all of the switches. I was like, that's what I'm going to do. And it was the main breaker was fine, was enough. The point is, these three guys that are my good friends, along with my younger brother, I'm going to tell a story about my brother here soon because it's powerful. These three guys they're a wealth of knowledge about a lot of things that I'm doing that I either don't know myself or I'm gathering, or if I just find myself in dark waters, I can call or text them like, hey, what do you guys think? What should I do? And between all three of them, their combined resources and combined skill sets, the answer's there. And then on top of that, if I'm messing up and acting like an idiot, they love me enough to say, hey, Zach, you're being a piece of shit. Stop it. We all do to each other, vice versa. And I wanted to encourage you with this motivational thought today. You need to seek that out. Don't be friends with people that are going to let you live in the reality of my truth and this is how I feel. Yeah. No. There's been a lot of times where what I've thought and what I did and how I felt was dead wrong. And without someone there to say, you're being a dumbass, I would have kept going down that path. That's the truth. And in fact, the sole reason why I'm doing Curbman Home Services now, living free like a king, the Northman, is my younger brother. Val and I were renting to save up to buy our house. We've been in our house now for about 8 months. We love it. But while we were renting, I had my brother over. We were just hanging out, having some beers around a bonfire. And I told my brother what I made at the previous employer I was at. I was like, I make between $32,000 and $36,000 a year. And in that white hot moment, I'm going to make that a shirt, white hot. In that white hot moment, not caring for my feelings, but making sure that I knew the truth of the situation, God bless my brother, he said, Zach, what are you doing? You could make $32,000 to $36,000 a year doing your own thing. You could fall backwards into $32,000, $36,000 a year doing your own thing. And I got to be honest with you, it hurt my feelings, but he was right. He's 100% right. I make more money now than I did at my previous job. I need to increase the amount to make it commiserate with the effort I'm putting in and et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to get there. But dollar-wise, I'm making more money now than I was when I was a customer service sales rep for an educational company. Guys, you want to seek out people that in love will absolutely shit all over you. I'm telling you. You seek it out. Now, don't be with people that are going to be mean for the sake of being mean. Those are just assholes. Because although my friends and my brother can be cruel at times, and vice versa to them, I love taking shots on them. It's great. But we always provide at least our answer, or an answer that we think is appropriate. Now, interestingly enough, of my three friends, we're very similar in very many ways. But where we are different, it is drastic. Like, it's a stark difference for how different we are in many cultural things. And in those areas, neither one of us will capitulate to the other because culturally we're just not on the same page in that regard, which is fine. It doesn't matter. We love and trust each other enough to where we don't have to agree on everything. It's some of the discussions we've had have blown my mind, you know. But the point is, in a day and age where families are getting broken up via tweets, tweets, gone. You know, I'm fortunate I got 3 friends that I can trust to always do right by me, even when it doesn't feel good. Even when it doesn't feel good. They're always going to do right by me, and I'm going to do my best to always do right by them. That is a wealth of power. It's like Mjolnir for Thor. It's like the Gem of Sidorak for Cain Marco, the Juggernaut. Oh my, it's like the Elder Wand for Dumbledore. You know, that well of power, that well of strength is really immeasurable, because not only does it provide me knowledge on the job site if I find myself, like I said, in dark waters, but above and beyond that, it's a compass that runs alongside my compass. And sometimes we're not good. When I say sometimes, I'm being facetious. We're never good at policing ourselves. We're never good at policing ourselves. We're terrible at it. Yes, we are terrible. We are bad at policing ourselves. We are good at not policing ourselves. And we need others to help and love us and walk beside us to do that. And I'm telling you here today, guys, the value that I have from these 3 men and from my younger brother, it's incalculable. It's incalculable. For those of you old enough to remember the greatest TV show, arguably ever. And you guys, seek that out. Seek that out. Don't live in the prison of your own feelings and your own BS. My truth. Oh my God. Yeah. No. Your truth is nothing. It's nothing. My truth told me I was going to be a heavy metal god. And guess what? My life is way better now than it could have been. I got my wife. I got my 2 beautiful kids, Vivian, Vincent. I had a lot of fun playing music with my guys. One of my good friends, the salesman, super successful. He was my guitar player, amazing guitar player. But no. Without the help of others saying, "Hey, go here. Yeah, you're messing up here, Zach. Stop it." Without that, I probably wouldn't be here. Probably be dead. In all honesty, and my three friends they'd probably say, "Yeah, I'd either be in prison or have a bullet in me." But I want to get across to you the value of it, the love and the strength of it, the power of that, of someone running along beside you and saying, "Hey, man, you're messing up. Stop. What are you doing? Pull your head out of your ass." It's so amazingly wonderful to have that in your life. And I really want you guys to seek that out. Not that what I want matters, but it works great for me. I'm pretty sure it'll work great for you. Seek it out. And I'll leave the video with this thought, with this quote. One book says, "Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Deceptive are the kisses of an enemy." Let's say that again. Snap it. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Deceptive are the kisses of the enemy. Powerful. Seek out friends. Seek out people that will challenge you, that will disagree with you, and that will love you enough to be honest with you. Let's make the week great.